Back by unpopular demand, the world's worst tactic ever seen on FM are back for FM24. What has our resident Dundad created this time? Yes, welcome back everyone, I'm Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Tactical Masterclass with our manager, Nit Wit, the North Korean Dunderhead. I say that because he has no tactical affinity or anything to do with tactics. He just either creates bad ones himself or steals ones from the workshop or FM Scout or stuff and puts them up on YouTube. That's me basically. But yeah, if you're new to this series, we did it last year. We basically started off at Arsenal, which if you don't know, I did another Arsenal save to right the wrongs as in FM24 on beta, which you can check out in the eyeball. But we started off with Arsenal, and I created 3 really bad tactics, and we played 3 seasons with Arsenal. Ended up getting them in administration 3 or 4 times, and getting them relegated all the way to League 2, where then, without mine help, got relegated to the National League. Now, I was doing that at the time because Arsenal were top of the league in the Premier League, and I thought, okay, let's do that because they're probably going to win the title. Yeah, that was a mistake, and they lost the title, and any Arsenal fan probably watching that video probably doesn't like me. So we're doing it with Chelsea this time. I've got 3 really bad tactics that you'll be able to download on the Steam Workshop. So if you look down below, you should be able to find a Steam Workshop page, file, or link, and click that, it'll take you to the Steam Workshop. There you can subscribe to file and basically use it to ruin you at backup. So for me, as a Derby fan, I'd realistically be using these sort of tactics at Forest, where they'll then get relegated all the way to non-playable league. But that's not fun doing it with your rival club. It's more fun doing it with bigger clubs. Sorry, Forest fans. But yeah, if you are going to enjoy this video and you think you're going to enjoy it, please like the video. The algorithm needs these likes to help this channel grow, and any like coming my way will be highly appreciated. You can also comment something in the comment section, such as algorithm ultras or something or other like that, and that'll also help with the channel's growth. And if you're one of these people that's found this channel out, either via this video or another video, and you've decided to watch another video as well, you're not already, subscribe, get good content for FM24, probably going into multiple FMs across the years. You've got good content from past FMs as well, so yeah, subscribe and hit the bell for mobile notifications so you never miss an upload. Anyway, let's get into this episode. So, Chelsea have hired Nit Wit. As you can see, I've made as weird a manager creation as possible. It's not as weird as last year, I find, but I have got the little face paint, as you might have seen just there and there. Makes him look like he's got blush on his cheeks, like some people do, but he's maybe put a bit too much on. But yeah, Chelsea have hired Nit Wit. Now, I have not put me as any coaching badges or rep. Now, the thing is, just before we get further into the episode, I'll just say the game editor is allowed and will be used, because if I don't use it, I'll get sacked and probably win the first 5 days, the first 5 games. The time thing's that bad. But yeah, the game editor is used, just so I don't have to get sacked. And yeah, we're just basically trying out 3 really bad tactics to see where Chelsea ends up and if they go into administration. I'm also going to be doing bad transfer deals and all that to try and get them into administration. Not because I want them to in real life or anything, but I like seeing the small clubs rise up the leagues and the big clubs go down the leagues, if you know what I mean. The more years I play, the better it gets. That's how I like to play FM, seeing big clubs go down and small clubs go on. Director of football is this guy. Assistant manager is this guy. We are one of the biggest sides in England and in the world because we have won UEFA Champions League twice, top division 6 times, Club World Cup once, and the Cup Winners' Cup twice. Plus a load of other trophies have been won, like the Europa League, Super Cup, the Shield, Carabao Cup, even the Championship and the FA Cup. So yeah, we've got this on the real world setting, so we've got a load of players joining us eventually and a load of players leaving us eventually. But yeah, I expect us to finish in the Champions League spots, reach that stage of the FA Cup and be competitive with the FA Cup. Probably going to get relegated with the bottom team with 0 points. Probably going to get knocked out in the first round we are in the FA Cup and the first round we are in the EFL Cup. So yeah, that is probably why we need the in-game editor. They're not going to be happy, the supporters. I'll just set that to what I like. And the first thing we shall do, get the in-game editor. Where is it? Wrong slide. Get the in-game editor. Click become on second ball. And I might also edit my contract. I think last year's FM, I edited my contract from like £100,000 a week. Or whatever it was at Arsenal, to £900,000 a week with a 25% wage rise per year. Well, that's a lot of money, and that was the max it could be, but I was getting it over the max because I had 25% wage rise per year. So yeah, I don't know how much it is for this year, because a load of managers getting more money now and also players getting more money. If you look at Saudi Arabia, they're on millions, so maybe it'll be like 5 million a week, which will quickly ruin Chelsea. But hey, we're here for the ride. What I'm going to do now is set up the tactic and show you in a bit. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit for that. As you can see, we've actually skipped ahead all the way to the 2nd of September. You might have noticed some players joined. And you might notice while we're on the league. Yeah, I have changed the manager's contract, and we're actually on £3,500,000 a week. That is the max you could have. Last year, the max you could have was £900,000 a week. This year it's £3.5 million, and you can also still add the 25% yearly wage rise, even though you're on max wages. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of money by the end of this 3-season period. Now, the tactic we're using, as you might see, is called the Worst Tactic, FM24's Worst Tactic version 1, because there's 3 versions. You can find this on Steam Workshop if I go to the load. I think you might see the 2nd season as well for that. But this is what it looks like. It's got my logo, it's got Hex FM24 Worst Tactic version 001. So if you find that on Steam Workshop, you can download it and ruin your most hated side, your rivals, your favourite team's rival, that sort of stuff, and play the game like that. And then maybe also go to your team after that and just dominate the world. I don't know, it's your choice. Just play however you want to play FM, because I don't care how you play it. I like playing with the in-game editor in my personal saves. I don't on YouTube normally with lock off this. But yeah, just play however you want to play. Yeah, the tactic is a complete forward on attack, 2 advanced playmakers on attack, 2 wide playmakers on attack in midfield, 2 complete wing backs on attack, and another 2 complete wing backs on attack, with a libero as centre back on support, and sweeper keeper on attack. Now the mentality is very attacking. We've basically got a load of attacking roles as well as play through the middle, because that's probably the right thing to do. It isn't. Yeah, just everyone's going to go up apart from the libero. Everyone's going to press apart from the libero, and everyone is being charged, so we're going to get caught on the break quite a lot. So yeah, in terms of the transfers, let's just look at them, because we have made some signings. We've made quite a lot of signings actually. So all the ones that have left in real life. Let's see if anyone has left other than that. Maybe Brody Hughes. I don't think he left in real life. I think we sold him. Yeah, we sold him to Ipswich on the cheap. We also sold Alfie Gilchrist to Sunderland on the cheap. load of other players have been on loan who are in real life sticking with Chelsea at this moment in time. We also sold Ronnie Stutter. Yeah, that basically everyone's left. The people that have joined that are actually real players. I don't know if Alex Matos is a real signing or not. I don't know. I wouldn't have heard of him because he's a youngster. I also think Ishi Samuel Smith is a youngster that might not have been signed. I do not know. I kind of forgot how it's all went, but yeah, this guy is our signing, Alessandro Florenzi. He is joining from Milan permanently, but he's currently on loan. Overpriced payment, really, but Direct Football did it, and I just looked at it because, yeah, I'm that sort of guy. Alan Velasco is also another one that's joined us from FC Dallas. This one, Stanis Oduma Mazamba, I don't think this one was the direct. I think this one's my side, not in real life signing, but he's a youngster that's come in for 4 million over the price as well. Sergio Roberto, I think, is another one possibly signed by us. I don't know with the real world. I don't know all Chelsea's transfers because literally they signed so many players and got rid of so many players that I can't tell the difference. I'm not good with that sort of thing. I'm probably better with the Your World or FM's Old World or whatever it's like. Default World or whatever. But I'm not good at Real World. Yeah, he's joined. Another one that signed is Alessio Zerben. As you can see, we're not getting good quality players because I'm already getting ready for life in League 1 and the Championship and all that stuff. And we also signed Pedro on a star player contract with £9,000 a week. Pedro, the ex-Chelsea player in real life, joined us from Lazio, where I think it was the team we left. Chelsea left him to. Was it Roma? It was Roma. But yeah, he's come back. In terms of the results, we actually were winning some games, which surprised me. So we won 3 games in pre-season. Northampton, Exeter and Chelsea's second side were the teams that lost to us. And we also beat Fulham in the first game of the season, which I looked at that result and thought when I simmed it, because I don't play them, I do quick pick sim result on this sort of save. I did it all last year as well, even when I was with Port Vale, because it's a Journeyman. It continues 3 seasons after 3 seasons at Chelsea, because we want to see how the world progresses. Yeah, to beat Fulham 6-4. Now, does that show you that Fulham are literally one of the worst teams in the Premier League history? I do not know, because they are currently 14th with 3 points. So maybe they are. We're actually not even in the relegation because of that way. Because Luton, Man U and Sheffield United all got less points than us, which is absolutely crazy with this tactic. But yeah, we lost to Fulham. We beat Fulham, lost to Forest, lost to Everton, lost to Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. As you can see, the results got a bit more flowing as they're meant to be. Yeah, now we'll skip ahead to probably the end of October. I'd just like to show you this. A load of players are unhappy. We've got terrible Montreal support, but it was like negative anyway because of the rating on my manager. It's all about first support. As you might tell, we've lost every single game since then. So we got thrashed by Aston Villa, thrashed by West Ham, thrashed by Burnley, thrashed by Man U, thrashed by Brentford, thrashed by Wolves, and thrashed by Man City. That leaves us 19th, with Sheffield United a worse team than Chelsea. Yeah, they must be pretty bad. But yeah, we knocked out the Carabao Cup in the second round, and yeah, let's see what happens later on. Let's skip ahead. More players are unhappy. Manager support is abysmal. If you don't know what happens when you're about to get sacked, when you got an in-game editor to, that's wrong one, Matthew. When you got the in-game editor to become unsackable, is you get loads of messages from the board saying yada yada yada, either attend or refuse to attend. Now I did this last year and attended one of them, and I got sacked immediately after just saying normal, even though I literally said I'd become unsackable. So you've just got also always click refuse to attend, and then you don't get sacked. I don't know if it's fixed this year, but I don't want to try it out because I don't think I've really got many backup saves. But yeah, results. Since last time, we were thrashed by Crystal. Actually, not thrashed. Got close loss to Crystal Palace. Thrashed by Sheffield United. Close loss to Luton. Close loss. No, actually, thrashing by Brighton. Thrashing by Newcastle. Thrashing by Arsenal. Close battle. Loss against Liverpool. Close loss against Tottenham. Saying 4-1 close, but it really is with this tactic. A massive loss to Bournemouth and a massive loss to Brentford. Now Sheffield United have actually overtaken us. They're on 8 points. We're still on 3 with a minus 114 goal difference. Now, in one of the tactics last year, I got minus 1,000. So can we be that bad? We'll have to see. We'll actually scored quite a load of goals for this tactic. It's actually a better tactic than it was last year because the first tactic I used, which was all ultra attacking, and got a load of goals, but a load of conceding, and yeah, we didn't win a game. But for some reason, we're winning a game this season. Probably every only game we're going to win because now the morale is completely down the drain. But yeah, skip ahead for January transfer window and all that stuff. And January transfer window is ended. I'll just quickly go over the results. We lost every single game quite heavily. Knock off quite close game against Man City. We're still bottom of the team, out of the league, expected, but Sheffield United are rising up the league and they've overtaken Bournemouth as the 3rd worst team in the Premier League. But transfers, that is the thing you were looking for because we have been busy in the transfer window. So in terms of the sales, because a load of people weren't happy, I just had to bin them off for the cheap. So Conor Gallagher went to Napoli. Conor Gallagher actually came to me and said he wanted to leave anyway, and that he was going to leave at the end of his contract. So I just said bin you to the reserves because that's what the thought manager Nit Wit would do. And they upgraded him back to the senior team and sold him to Napoli on the tube. We also sold Ben Chilwell. Actually, nothing to do with me. And trying to get rid of him. Al Ittihad just came in for him and I just accepted. The other players have been loaned out. Mark Cucurella, who, to be honest, in real life, I'm quite a fan of. Mainly because of his hair. But yeah, he went to West Brom. Thiago Silva went to Boca. 2 more loan players out. Now the signings, a load of signings. Many of them overpriced and probably not good enough for a team like Chelsea. But the first was Yuto Iwasaki, who is actually our ESC work permit place thing. He is a left winger coming in from Tosu. Is it Sagan Tosu? Yeah, Sagan Tosu. Or Sagan Tosu. He's on 500,000. Where's this at Diego Costa, who, if you don't know, he used to play for Chelsea and he's probably hated by the Chelsea fans. At least I think he is. He scored a load of goals, but I think he left not on good terms. So yeah, he's joined us as a backup, on a load of money as well. 50,000 a week for a player like him. Yuto Iwasaki is also on a load of money. And Clinton Moller is another player that's joined. This time from Reading for 5 million. James Maxwell's joined from Doncaster on a load of money for a player that's League One quality. Dylan Smith has also joined us. That's director of football, so I don't really bother about that. But more money out of this club is probably better if we're trying to make this dynasty where the aim is to get ruin Chelsea this year's game and then next year's game ruin another team like we did Arsenal last year and just see what the world's like in 100 years time. Because if you could convert the save from this year to next year, then I will be continuing this over, given no problems with the save file getting corrupted like it did for Tactical Masterclass last year when I moved laptops. But yeah, Vincent Le Goff also joined us from L'Oreal. Rodrigo de Paul joined us for 60 million from Atletico. Kwon Chong John, or Kwon Chang Hoon, I mean. I saw that as John for some reason. This is a free transfer, also on the ESC slot thing. Nathan Ferguson joined us for £5 million. Jed Steer has joined us on a free. Dominic Solanke joined us for 70 million on 130,000 a week. Quite a lot of money. Mikel Antonio joined us for 10 million. And if you look at the finances, we're currently minus £332 million in debt. And we're quite overspent on the way judging because I'm giving all these people a load of contracts. The morale's completely destroyed. And yeah, let's see how it goes later on. Breaking news, I'll just read it in here. Chelsea have been relegated. Yeah, it's everything Chelsea fans have been dreading in this FM universe. Chelsea are relegated. That is an evil laugh then, if I've ever heard one. But yeah, we got thrashed by Bournemouth, completely utterly destroyed by Arsenal, thrashed by Forest, which as a Derby fan I hate to say, thrashed by Fulham, so not like the home game. Thrashed by Liverpool, thrashed by Tottenham, quite close loss to Newcastle and an even closer loss to Luton. And yeah, because of that Luton loss, we are relegated. 3 points. I doubt we'll get any more unless we get a draw somehow, being lucky. But yeah, it also looks like Sheffield United are going to get relegated. It's going to be close between Bournemouth and Burnley. Luton actually look like they're going to survive, which in all my FM games I've done so far, I don't think Luton have actually survived yet. So maybe because we're so bad, they're going to survive. So, kind of good if you're a Luton fan, I guess, but bad if you're a Chelsea fan. And we're here, the final game of the season that's ended. We have got the end of season reward thing, or season review, that I will be showing. But yeah, we lost to Brighton, lost to Crystal Palace, quite close loss to Sheffield United, lost to Aston Villa, lost to Everton, lost to Burnley, and lost to West Ham. And the table so far, Man City won the title, Aston Villa came second. Not many points off, to be fair, off Man City, in all honesty, for a team like Aston Villa. But then they always seem to be overpowered in FM with Unai Emery in charge. All his teams seem to be overpowered no matter which team he joins, just because his tactics seem to work well in the FM engine this year. Man U finished 3rd, Liverpool finished 4th, Arsenal 5th, Newcastle 6th, Tottenham 7th, Brentford 8th. Forest actually finished 9th, which breaks my heart as a Derby fan. Fulham 10th, and they're the only team we beat here. So yeah, they weren't the worst team in the league. It was us, and we got a lucky win against them. Palace 11th, Everton 12th, West Ham 13th, Wolves 14th, Brighton 15th, Luton 16th, surviving relegation. Bournemouth 17th. Then the 3 relegation sides, Burnley in 18th, very close, but ended up going to the final game of the season. And yeah, Bournemouth survived. Sheffield United got relegated as the second worst team in the Prem. And Chelsea, of course, bottom. We only won 1 game, of course, against Fulham in the first game of the season when the morale was all good. Overall, we scored 67 goals. 7 of them coming from Luton, 7 of them coming from Fulham, and 7 of them coming from Man City. And we conceded 343 goals for minus 276 goal difference, which ain't that bad, to be fair, for the tactic, to be fair. Most teams we conceded against were Forest at 26, then Aston Villa, then Arsenal. So yeah, overall a good season if you're Nit Wit, because last year we had a little plot twist that he was a Tottenham fan in disguise. This year, in this universe, because of the change of the game, and when you loosen their past save, there's a secret universe, a different universe, alternative universe, whatever you say, multiverse, where Nit Wit is a Millwall fan, because I go to rival clubs on here, it should say somewhere that Millwall is the top first rival, which, to be fair, I did not know. I thought it was like Tottenham, Liverpool, West Ham, but then I might have known that because Millwall, I don't think in my lifetime have been in the Premier League. At least I don't. If they have, I was a baby. I don't think they will have won the 1996 from then on. So yeah, I wouldn't know that. And I've never managed Chelsea in game in FM before, so yeah, or Millwall, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, Nit Wit is a secret Millwall fan, even though it just says he's a Derby fan. Looking at a quick Derby look, oh, that ain't good. Paul Warren's been sacked, which is probably going to happen in real life, to be fair. I think the fans are getting annoyed with him already in real life. I personally am not expecting promotion this year like most other fans are, because I realised that we were in administration 2 years ago, or not even 2 years ago, a year ago, so we're still having to build a squad up, so I'm expecting playoffs. But yeah, he's been sacked by Derby. He's now 1-star rap. I think last year was like 2.5 star or 2-star, so he's either gone down that much by being sacked by Derby and underperforming, or he has not as good ratings as it was last year. But yeah, Derby finished 9th. That is not good from a Derby point of view. But yeah, we got a season review to look at. So of course nothing happened in that, in trophy wise, because normally they show the trophies there. Now the best player signing was apparently Robert Sanchez, because he played 39 games and got a 7.00 rating. That's mainly because all goalkeepers in these tactics have a really good rating, because they're having to do so much in defence and save so many shots. But actually the highest average rating was Yuto Iwasaki. He only ended up playing 2 games in the end off the bench and got 1 assist. Load of other players joined, most of them, if the game doesn't freeze, hardly played. And then most, because like I said, I was doing quick pick, and then it's instant result, so it wouldn't have picked all the bad players assigned for this year, so they'll be playing next year, and I bet people like Moses Casido will be leaving next season. Loads of players left. Not happy with most of them, I expect. F, of course, because of getting relegated. The only win, of course, coming against Fulham. After that, it was just a hot travesty for Chelsea. D, actually, on the Emirates FA Cup, which I'm surprising. And C, the Carabao Cup. That is even more surprising. But yeah, biggest win was the only win against Fulham. Match to remember was the 4-7 loss to Man City, and the goal of the season was apparently a Jackson goal in the 78th minute against Luton. Now we have gone down on the rep from worldwide to continental, so 4-star. Sponsorship, broadcast, corporate, competition, and match day all coming in the millions, and we also sold millions in total merchandise and all that stuff. This was the best team that started. Apparently, not many people in the in the 6s or lower in the Reds. So Jackson got the striker, Velasco and Palmer as the wingers, Modric and Madueke as the wingers in midfield, and Colwell and Florenzi as the complete wing backs on top. Chilwell actually got a positive rating, but I think that might be because we sold him. And he's currently doing well for Al Ittihad, so I think he's glitched out there. And Roberto as the right back, and Chalobah as the centre back, Sanchez as goalkeeper. I do not want to be doing that, Matthew. You just glitched out because you clicked select, you press space when it doesn't want you to. Yeah, I've actually had to just revert to past save because I glitched out so badly. To be fair, FM's quite glitchy this year. Even if it's out the beta, it's still quite glitchy. They really need to get a patch within the first couple of weeks of the game actually being out. Yeah, after that, we'll look at this, the accolades. So fans player of the season was Robert Sanchez, and young player of the season was Trevor Chalobah with a 6.5 rating. Signing of the season, of course, Robert Sanchez. Goal of the season was Nicholas Jackson, of course, we've shown you that. Top goal scorer was Velasco in the end. Modric was the best assists. Most player of the match awards was also Modric with only 1. Highest average rating, of course, Sanchez. Passes completed for 9 minutes was Axel Disasi. Mr. Overall, goals by playing season, Velasco of course, most assists, Mudrick again, and worst discipline was Disazi, game with 13 yellow cards, but we had no reds all season, so that's quite good. I clicked it again, I'm not going to go back, but that manager just says, we were terrible. But yeah, if you are not a Chelsea fan and you're a Tottenham fan or a Millwall fan, or let's say, I always forget the rivals for other clubs other than Derby, or a Liverpool fan or a West Ham fan, you'd probably like this video, to be fair. So like the video. It doesn't help the channel immensely, it does amazing for my channel. You can comment as well saying algorithm alters. I've been saying that lately in all my videos, so yeah, you can hit that, comment, say that in the comment section, and yeah, hit the bell for mobile notifications and subscribe and all that stuff. I said that completely wrong, but I'm going to deal with it. I'm tired. My dad's been in hospital with a hip replacement, so I have an excuse for messing up my words, at least this one time. Yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.